was epic.
Oh my goodness,
Did
Robbie.
you see Elphaba fly over the room like that? That was incredible.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Let's give it up for the dancers.
Let's give it up
Kicked
for
us
all
off.
of them. That was amazing.
Man, that was awesome.
Wow.
So good. We got some serious talent here. We
We
feeling okay?
do.
How was D group? Was it good?
Everybody
D
good?
group? Awesome.
Awesome. Well, David, I think we got some more epic wishes to grant this morning. David, you know what that means. It
It's
is
wish
wish time.
All right. Woo! Let's see what we have.
We got our wish crew. Yes. Thank you, Carrie Carter.
All
Everyone,
right.
give it up for Carrie Carter.
Yes.
Wow, we got some wishes today.
All right, this was a pretty cool one. This first starting off. Where's Raj? Raj Cordry. Come
Raj,
on up,
you here?
Raj.
Where's Raj? There he is.
There he is. Raj, you have a signed, autographed baseball jersey from Homewood High School varsity baseball team.
Congratulations,
They got
my
it
friend.
for you, man.
It's
You are
awesome.
awesome. That
All
is
right,
so
next
cool.
up, we've got George Wessel.
Where's George?
George, I believe these are yours. These are some Publix sugar cookies
yes.
with sprinkles you specified. Make sure to get you those. That's good.
All right, Ruby Wolverton.
Ruby,
Where's
are you
Ruby?
here? Ruby Wolverton?
All right, we'll save these.
We'll
then. She's
save
not here.
these. Oh, yeah, we need
That's
to save
too good.
those.
That's too good.
Oh, you wish.
All right, Frankie
Literally,
Hall.
you should wish. Get it?
Where's Frankie? Frankie, you here?
Where?
All right, Frankie, you were hoping to get your fish bracelet that you lost last year. We tracked down another one for you. There's your wish come true,
Congratulations.
brother.
That's awesome. All right, let's see. How about Logan Griffiths and Graham Jackson? You guys here?
Logan, all right.
Let's see which one's which. Logan. There's Logan.
Logan, this is
Graham
Smoothie
Jackson?
King Smoothie.
Yeah,
All
there
right,
he is.
very
Graham
nice. Some
Jackson.
Smoothie Kings. Wishes granted.
Congratulations.
All right, this next one's pretty cool, I think, right?
Yeah.
Is this, we're gonna go with Blake?
Yeah, let's go with
All right,
Blake.
Blake Pearson, come on up. You got
Yeah,
a
can we
wish?
actually get Blake Pearson Sr. up on stage too?
Well, yeah, Blake Pearson.
Yeah,
Blake, come on up,
let's
Blake.
have
Both
Senior and
Blakes.
Junior up here. Everyone give it up for Blake and Blake.
This Blake Jr. wished for his dad's 5-wood golf club, and his dad is giving it to him.
Wow, give it up for Blake and
That
Blake.
is pretty awesome
Yes.
right there. He can hit it good. That's right.
All right, let's see. And finally,
This one's gonna be a tough one.
I don't know
If we can make this happen.
let's try.
Okay.
All right, Elias?
Elias Busby.
Busby, are you here? Where's Elias?
Where are you, Elias?
Where's Elias? We're moving.
on
Come
up.
Come on up.
Come
Come
on
on
up
up.
to the
Come on
front.
up.
You're gonna stand over there with Robert.
Yeah, come on over here.
Elias asked for a very unique wish.
Yeah, this is your wish, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Elias wanted donuts, which we have donuts.
We have donuts.
But not just regular donuts.
Step
he
one.
wanted them from Taylor Swift at the White House.
And
So
I
we have
think-
arranged that. Taylor is in the Oval Office.
Oh, there she is.
It's me, Taylor Swift, here at the White House, just eating some donuts.
Wow. Elias, do you
Taylor,
have anything
thank
you want to
you.
ask Taylor? Come over here.
You want to ask a question too? No.
No questions?
Want to ask me a question, Elias? I'm happy to answer. I can't.
What's your favorite
Wait,
color,
what's your
Taylor?
favorite color, yeah.
My favorite color is sprinkles, just like on these donuts.
Oh, wow, sprinkles. That's a
Very
color,
good
apparently.
color. That's
Who
awesome.
knew?
Let's give it up for Elias.
Good job.
Enjoy those donuts.
We got a few extra donuts
Yes, Taylor.
for the group as well.
Taylor.
There we go. Right over there. And how about back over there?
Oh, nice. Those will be everywhere.
Yes, they will. At least I feel them in the back.
Man, Robbie, I love seeing these smiles. It's incredible to see how just one small wish coming true can make such a big impact.
And we are just getting started. We
All
got
right,
a few more things to do.
We've granted a ton of wishes, but the ultimate wish for a lot of students, especially our high school students,
Yes.
is at Discovery to be able to participate in the lip sync battle.
Yes.
All right? So we're going to grant a couple of those, right?
All right, so here's what we're gonna do for the lip sync challenge. we've got our junior girls versus our senior girls, and
All
they're
right.
ready to sing their hearts out, but they're going to need your energy and support. Can you give that to them?
All right, we're gonna need you to cheer them on, show them some love. Let's get really loud.
That's right.
Up first,
The junior girls.
Let's bring them out.
Two wheels and an open road, wrapped in leather, ready to go. Don't stop, stop the music. We ride fast like a bullet. We do anything we want, anytime we want. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We just ride, ride, ride all day. We're not gonna live any other way. Don't stop, stop the music. We ride fast like a bullet. We do anything we want, anytime we want. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We just ride, ride, ride all day. We're not gonna live any other way. Oh no, we're not gonna live any other way.
Hey. Let's give it up one more time for the junior girls.
Girls.
Excellent.
Great job.
Well done, well done.
Brought it. Lots of tumbling in there, Robbie. Did you see that?
It's a lot of acrobatics,
Yeah,
things I
very,
can never
very
do.
acrobatic. All right.
Whew.
Up next,
It is the senior girls.
Come on out, senior girls.
They wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom, I'm sorry.
I just wanna rollie with a dapper ranch. I already got some designer to hold on my pants. I just want some ice on my wrist so I look better when I dance. Have you looking at it, put you in a trance. I just wanna rollie with a dapper ranch. I already got some designer to hold on my pants. I just want some ice on my wrist so I look better when I dance. Have you looking at it, put you in a trance. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Give it up for the senior girls.
Senior girls crushed
Wow.
it too, Robbie. That was amazing. Great job, seniors.
Great performances by all, pretty powerful
Yes,
stuff.
both of them battled it out.
Yeah,
that was
they did.
awesome.
They did.
Loved hearing y'all sing too. That was awesome. You guys are incredible. I was sitting backstage earlier and hearing you sing during worship, man, it was just so powerful. You
Absolutely.
guys are awesome.
And let's see now if we can bring that same passion and even that same energy to our next moment. Just like you were singing out your hearts for karaoke and getting all into it, we want to lift our voices to God now in the same sort of way.
That's right. So as we get ready for worship, we're going to show you a video, and let's prepare our hearts and our minds to connect with God as we worship together.
Taking all that energy, all that excitement, and let's turn it to praise to God. Y'all check out this video.
if I have faith. You need to borrow, for no one can feel those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me if you need a friend. Call me if you need a friend. If you ever need a friend, call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. If you need a friend, call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. We go. In just one word, you calm the storm that surrounds me. In just one word, the darkness has to retreat. With just one touch, I feel the presence of heaven. Just one touch, my eyes were open to see. My heart can't help but believe. There's nothing that our God can't do. There's not a mountain that He can't will believe for greater things. There's no power like the power of Jesus. Let faith arise, let all agree. There's no power like the power of Jesus. I will believe for greater things. Come on. Jesus, let faith arise, let all agree. There's no power like the power of Jesus. I will believe for greater things. There's no power like the power of Jesus. Let faith arise, let all agree. There's no power like His power. There's nothing that our God can't do. There's not a mountain that He can't move. Oh, praise the name that makes a way. There's nothing that our God can't do. Yeah, I know there's nothing that our God can't do. There's not a praise in what He can't break through. Oh, praise the name that makes a way. There's nothing that our God can't do.
Here is where I lay it down, every burden, every crown. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Here is where I lay it down, every lie and every doubt. This is my surrender. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to.
Sing Here is where.
Here is where I lay it down, every burden, every crown. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Here is where I lay it down, every lie and every doubt. This is my do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. Here is where I lay it down. You are all I'm chasing now. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. And here is where I lay it down. You are all I'm chasing now. This is my surrender. This is my surrender.
But now thus says the Lord, He who created you, O Jacob, He who formed you, O Israel. Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name, and you are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. When you through fire, you shall not be burned, and the flame shall not consume you. For the word of God and the people of God. Thanks be to God.
Your love
They say not to use labels, that labels are superficial and wrong. There was this one time, a teacher showed my class a video on how to introduce yourself genuinely. And I don't remember what grade or what teacher or even what the video actually said. But what I do remember was this long list of things you can't use in a genuine introduction. No occupations, no hobbies, no titles, no excessive background, essentially no labels. And this list went on and on and on. And I just remember this horrible, overwhelming feeling that I would never be able to introduce myself in any kind of genuine way. In reflection, that was the moment I realized I really had no idea who I was without labels. Okay, let me take a step back from existential crisis and start this whole thing over. And please forgive me because I'm going to use labels. Hi, I'm Audrey. I'm a senior at Homewood High School, and I'm excited to say that next year I'll be a student at the College of William and Mary. I'm on the track and flag football teams. I'm also a saxophone in the band. I love to read, and I'm a mediocre but very passionate singer. Now, I could go on for a long while, listing all the labels that I apply to myself. Though, I'm afraid I've stalled for long enough, so now it's time to really start this talk, which, if you haven't guessed, is about labels. So y'all bow y'all's heads and pray with me. Dear God, thank you so much for this opportunity we have here at Discovery. God, thank you to all the people who made this weekend happen, all the parents, leaders, church staff, and volunteers. Thank you for worship, thank you for fellowship, and thank you for the ability to be here today. I ask only that you open our ears and hearts to you, Lord, and all that is said and done glorifies your name. Amen. So, like I've already said, labels have played a big part in my life. And, if we're being honest, for better or worse, I think they've played a big part in all of our lives. For me, this has been in the form of self-talk. More specifically, bad self-talk. So let's take a trip to the past. 7 years ago, before ChatGPT and brain rot, when I was in 6th grade, like some of you are now. 6th grade Audrey was pretty similar to the Audrey of the present. Immaculate fashion, love of sports, etc., etc. But there was one key difference. 6th grade Audrey was shy. I mean, really, really shy. Like, this kid hated pretty much any social interaction where she wasn't completely comfortable with everyone there. And this kid could never have ever spoken in front of 500 people. So, what you should be starting to realize is that 6th grade was not the easiest year for me, which may be the case for some of you. You see, I went to elementary school at Southminster Day School, a tiny private school where there were only 30 kids in my grade, all of whom I'd known practically my whole life. So when I moved to Homewood Middle and became part of a class more than 10 times the size of what I was used to, I struggled a lot. As I mentioned before, I was shy, and even worse, I was continuously labeling myself as shy. Anytime I had a chance to meet new friends, I told myself that I was just the shy kid, that I would never have as many friends or be as comfortable as the girls around me seemed. And this started a horrible pattern of self-labeling, where I went from not only telling myself that I was just too shy to make friends, but that I was too weird, too nerdy, too burdensome, too unwanted to make friends. And this path left me really isolated, which, in my opinion, is one of the worst things you can be. You see, when you're isolated, the small problems seem big, and the big problems seem unconquerable. You crave connection, but your state of mind keeps you from seeking it, and your self-esteem takes hit after hit after hit. So how did that lonely little girl go from someone trapped by their own labels into someone who can stand in front of all of these people and give testimony to God? Well, God happened. You see, there was this one morning in February, I think, where I had to check in late to PE because I had had an orthodontist appointment. You should also know that PE was my least favorite class, the class where I felt the most embarrassed for my lack of friends and lack of social abilities. So when I walked into the gym to see that I had come late to the worst day of them all, team picking day, I was mortified. I walked up to the front table, feeling like all the eyes in the world were on me. I handed my tardy slip to the PE coach, who looked at me and said, "Go pick a team." Panic flooded my veins. What was I going to do? Didn't she know? I was the shy kid, the lonely kid, the weird kid. How could I pick a team? Who could I join that wouldn't think of me as an awkward tag-along? In the midst of my panic, someone yelled across the gym, "Audrey, come be on our team. We want you." Audrey, we want you. Those words changed my life. And it took me years to realize the magnitude of that story because at the time, I just felt lucky to get out of a potentially embarrassing situation. But what I now realize is that in that moment, God sent me an angel in the form of a girl who at 11 was braver than most anybody I have ever met. I mean, I could never have yelled in a gym in front of all of my peers to invite someone in. That takes a special kind of bravery. A special kind of person. Y'all, that takes a special kind of Christian. And to this day, that story remains ingrained in my memory as one of the most beautiful ways I have ever seen God's love. This girl taught me about confidence and friendship and eventually has become my very best friend. She changed the narrative I have about myself and about the world around me. When she labeled me as someone worthy of others' friendship, I began to see my own self as worthy and wanted, and that changed everything. In middle school, we all get a lot of labels. Maybe you play a sport, or you're into dance. These labels aren't necessarily a bad thing. In fact, I think the more tangible labels, things like hobbies, activities, and cultural background, are really important when it comes to understanding and developing your own sense of self. Additionally, labels are great for finding a shared community. They are a convenient way for us to express who we are to others and for others to express who they are to us. In short, labels are snapshots of our identity, but that's all they are, snapshots. They only reveal a portion of what makes you, you. Y'all remember my long-winded intro about my struggles in making a genuine introduction that ultimately ended in a long list of labels I consider the Audrey Essentials. Well, actually, you may have forgotten that by now. But I listed all of these things I apply to myself, like student, athlete, and musician. I am proud of these things, and I do think they are important to who I am. But they are definitely not the only important things about me. When we put our worth into labels that act like titles, we ultimately end up disappointed and left feeling worthless. Labels like these will almost always let us down because they disregard all the most significant parts of our character. They disregard the quirks that make us unique, the struggles that make us survivors, and the empathy that makes us human. Instead, they focus only on worldly success that depends on others' fickle opinions and limited perspectives of our achievements. Labels like these force us into society's boxes, but we are all so much more than that. Think about a label you may have, something like band kid. Now, think of someone else who has that same label. Maybe y'all are really similar, maybe y'all aren't. But as you start to add more and more of your own labels, things like brother, sister, artist, food enthusiast, you're going to start to realize that the pool of people like you gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Now, start thinking of all the things that aren't even encompassed by labels, all of your experiences, losses, heartbreaks, and challenges. There is no one else exactly like you. And to me, that is so, so scary. Knowing that at your core, you are more unique, more nuanced than you and anyone else can ever or will ever understand. It makes me feel like I might never fit in. It makes me feel like no one will ever really know me, or I might never really know myself. But that's where God comes in. Isaiah 43:1 reads, "But now thus says the Lord, He who created you, O Jacob, He who formed you, O Israel, do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name, you are mine." It's as simple as that. God calls us each individually by name, saying, "I want you and I know you," stripping us of any worldly label that has been given to us or we have given ourselves. And he leaves us with only one label that matters: beloved. So, whether you are the kid who has labeled themselves as unworthy or unwanted, please know, God has got your back. There are people who long to know you. And if you're the kid who sees someone else lonely out there, just know, simply reaching out to them by name might change their life. And if you're the kid who has placed all of their self-worth in a label, absolutely determined to fit in, please know that you are so much more than any box. Guys, there's this place deep within our very souls where we find God. And in that place, no worldly label could ever matter, because to him, you are one thing, and that is beloved. We all bow our heads and pray. Dear God, thank you for loving us just as we are, not for our labels, but for the unique individuals you created us to be. Help us to see ourselves and each other the way you do, loved, chosen, and enough. As we move forward this weekend, we ask that you guide our steps and fill us with your love and courage. Help us to show kindness, break down walls of judgment, and live in a way that reflects your grace. May we find moments to share your light and remind others that they, too, are more than their labels. Amen.
Thank you, Audrey, for that amazing talk. I think we all feel inspired, and in a second, you'll get to use that inspiration to serve your community. But first, I want to introduce Brian Richards, who's going to help us close our first session.
Good, really?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, good.
Thanks, Mary Frances. It's so good to be here at Discovery Weekend. I am Brian Richards. I was on staff way back in 2014. That's a long time ago. I was an exceptionally broke college student who was just looking for a way to be in Birmingham. And David and Robert reached out and offered me a position here at Element, and it changed the trajectory of my entire life. So through that time at Element, I was welcomed in like family. And continue to be welcomed in like family every time that I'm here, whether it's through early morning workouts with Robert Sturdivant or beating David Thompson in ping pong over and over. They continue to welcome me to this space and place, and I'm very thankful. Discovery is an incredible opportunity, and it is so much that after my time here at Element, I served in full-time youth ministry at a church in Memphis and had Discovery Weekend with my students every year. I no longer work at that church, but I do happen to work for an organization called Service Over Self, which if you're a high schooler, SOSers, where you at? We would love to see you this summer. We do roof repair in the city of Memphis, Tennessee. So I'm going to say a little bit more about that in just a second, but I'm going to pass it back off.
Awesome. So in a moment, we're going to be dismissing to Homewood Middle School for D group and lunch. And following that, you'll get to take part in a mission project together. Service is a key part of who we are as a church. So check out this video to see how your church helps.
Man, that's great. Service isn't something that we have to travel all the way to Memphis, Tennessee to do. It's something that we're called to do every single day of our lives. We are called to live on mission. And that's why this is so exciting. We are partnering again with Rise Against Hunger, and we are going to pack over 12,000 meals for families in need.
Yes, it's very awesome. And in a moment, you'll be dismissed by D groups to follow Wesley Walker to Homewood Middle School. Does everyone know who Wesley is? Well, this is Wesley Walker. Everyone give it up for Wesley. Wesley is a current Element adult volunteer, and he was on staff years ago. And look at him up there, amazing. And yeah, so Wesley's gonna lead the pack up to Homewood Middle School.
Once Wesley leads you to the middle school with your D group, keyword with your D group, you're gonna eat lunch together, picnic style, and sit down and have that D group discussion.
And after that, Reese is gonna call D groups 1 through 18 to participate in the Rise Against Hunger service project in the cafeteria, while D groups 19 through 36 will have an hour of free time. And once that hour is up, you'll switch. So be listening for Reese and Blake on the megaphone to call you.
Leaders, please do not forget to grab your D group box and a D group tarp that's gonna be by the supply room. Leaders only, not the students. You can go ahead and head out and wait for your students. Students, don't move yet. Students, just the leaders. Yep, let them go that way. Once the leaders are out of the way, students, listen up. This is what we're gonna do. We are going to dismiss you by your D group. So listen for your D group number. And when you go outside, you're gonna do two things. Find your D group leader and grab a pair of sunglasses. Take a look at your D group leader for that paddle number that they're gonna be holding up. That's how you find your D group.
If you need transportation up to the middle school, Reed Dimmitt will be in front with a bus that can take you up. So feel free to let your D group leader know outside, and they can take you where you need to go if you're unsure. And also, where are my VIPs? Raise your hands. So you are going to be dismissed last. So when your D group is called, you and your friend stay in here and do not move. Stay in here until the end.
All right, my friends, it's about that time.